Hi everybody, today I'd like to talk about registration, membership, and subscription, and what's the difference between them. First, what does membership mean? For example, my membership at LA Fitness just means that I pay a fee to get access to their equipment. But membership at the American Legion, they have to have some connection to military service, and members in the Elk Lodge have to make some profession of faith. So how does the concept of membership apply to publishers and content? Now, all three, registration, membership, and subscription, are potential ways to restrict access to content. For example, a newspaper website might say you get 3 views per month, but before you get your 4th, you have to register or subscribe. In either case, you're giving the site owner something of value, your email address in the first case, or some money in the second. Now, all three options might mean you get access to exclusive content. It might or might not necessarily. A newspaper site with a paywall might give an anonymous browser access to the very same article as a subscriber, so long as it doesn't cross the paywall threshold, right? Now, I want to emphasize there's no real answer to this question about the distinction between these terms because nobody has the authority to tell us how to use these terms, but I think it's helpful to divide these options into 2 groups. Group 1 is registration and subscription, and they refer to how the customer pays. Group 2 is membership, and it refers to who the customer is in relationship to the organization and the other members. So, what does members only mean? First, you might have to qualify for membership, right? You might have to support an organization or a cause. You might have to swear an oath of allegiance or have served in a particular function. To be part of a club, like an investing club, maybe you have to share tips. People with particular expertise in a subject might become members of something, like maybe football referees or beekeepers or something like that, but you have to pre-qualify. Second, what does membership get you? It might give you some level of recognition, like Mensa, or it might give you community and education. And third, when you're thinking of membership, ask yourself, what would make someone a good member? If it's no more than he pays his dues, then in my opinion, you don't have a membership model. Membership means involvement in a community. Now, following that logic, my preference would be that LA Fitness call their deal a subscription, not a membership, because nobody cares if I show up or not. In fact, from their perspective, I'm a better member if I pay my dues and never show up. Now, what does this mean for publishers? I'd say that if your model is a simple exchange of access to content for some payment, an email or some money, that's either registration or subscription. Don't confuse it with membership. To have a membership site, you need these three things. Members have to qualify. There's an exchange of value both ways, where the organization gives value to the members, but the members give value to the organization. And third, members are part of a community. Now, finally, I'd point out that subscription and membership both have one important thing in common, because they both involve recurring fees. And that one thing they have in common is that there's a need to keep selling the value of the subscription or the membership. You need an onboarding program, and you need to constantly justify the value of the subscription or the membership to your members or subscribers or whatever you're going to call them. Well, those are my thoughts. If you haven't signed up already, please go to krehbielgroup.com. Look at the Krehbiel letter. It's my monthly newsletter that I send out to publishers where I discuss issues like this and other kind of tips and tricks. Thanks very much.